Welcome back. I'm so glad to have you here. It's Max Action here. This is Build Something With Me. Now, as you can hear today, my voice is getting a little shaky. So it has something to do with allergies and all the dust and stuff outside, and it has something to do with me doing my 21st video in a row. Because I want to show up for you every single day. I'm holding you accountable just as you're holding me accountable. We're trying some new stuff and we're getting better every single day. So if you've started the 90-day challenge and you've been following along every single day, you're at day 21. So this is going to be the last day of your third week. So have you accomplished the goal that you set out for this week? So ultimately leading to your monthly goal, and then all of those goals combined leading to your 90-day goal. So if you haven't, you've been falling off, not a big deal. Don't beat yourself up over it, but get back on the horse and keep going. You're here, so I want to hold you accountable for this. And in the spirit of holding you accountable, I want to talk to you about what this is going to do ultimately. The change that you're going to experience, the transformation that you're going to experience as a person. And I want this to be something that becomes sustainable for you. Because when you transform your life, when you transform who you are and the way that you behave, you become a totally different person. You become the person that you've always imagined yourself and always dreamed yourself to be, which is a very special accomplishment. Why is that? Because it means that we have sustainable outcome. It means that we have sustainable action, that you don't just change for a couple of months and then revert back. You don't just change for a little bit until it gets hard and then you revert back to where you were. No, you have sustainable change. You made a decision. You decided to commit to 90 days. And then at the end of 90 days, you're asking yourself, do I want to go back to being the way that I was 90 days ago? Or do I want to keep on this track and keep accomplishing and keep taking action? And I bet more often than not, you're going to have learned a lot about yourself, and you're going to want to continue on with that sustainable effort that you've been doing. Because why not? Why not keep learning? Why not keep growing through this day in and day out to set another 90-day goal and go and achieve that and another one and another one? Because this, my friend, is how success is done, by small increments, setting a goal, achieving it, setting another goal, and achieving it. And slowly but surely, with the consistent effort and the consistent action, you become who you've always dreamed of being. That is something amazing. And now, I want to tell you a little story. So I was talking to a friend of mine the other day. Now, this friend is on about a month of, he quit drinking alcohol, he quit eating a crappy diet, and he started working out consistently throughout the week. I think he's doing about 5 or 6 days a week. So he's very consistent with what it is he's doing. He's moving forward and he's feeling great. And he says, yeah, I'm doing great. I'm feeling better. I'm taking action. And then he said this to me while he says, well, I'm eating a bag of potato chips. And I thought, okay, like little fall off, little treat here. That's not going to kill you. You can get back on, get back on the wagon and keep going. So no big thing. If you get a small sidestep, a small distraction, blow it off and keep going. So we had this conversation. He was telling me how he feels so much different now that he's had a month of eating better, not drinking any alcohol, getting enough sleep, and working out 4 to 5, 6 days a week. I thought that was great. And then after our conversation, I got a text message from him. And he says, oh, I shouldn't have eaten those potato chips. Those did not make me feel good. And that made me realize, and I said, yep, see, there you go. At the end of that 90 days, when you have transformed your life, is it worth going back to what you did before? Now, in his case, he realized what it made him feel like after he's cleansed his body of all the crap food he used to eat, all the alcohol he used to drink, all of the not exercising that he used to not do, right? And now he realizes when he puts that same stuff into his body, he has a much different reaction. And he has that reaction of saying, I really wish I didn't do that. I want to continue on with what I'm doing now, with who I am now. And that's what I want for you, to where you get to the point where you look back at what you used to be like and you say, I'm never going back there again. I see such a night and day difference, and me going backwards would feel so painful that I just cannot do it. It's too painful to go backwards. And then what have you done? You've associated in your mind pleasure of moving forward and growing and creating. And you've also associated pain with backsliding to where you used to be. This is what happens when you've accomplished something over a decent period of time and the transformation has happened. You've become a new person. You're not doing the things that you used to do. You've actually changed. And now the interesting thing is you can hold on to that change. So it's long term. It's not the short term change where somebody says, oh, I need to lose some weight and I can't wait to lose it so I can go back to eating all the junk food I ate before. Why would you want to go backwards? And yet people do all the time. Why? Because you haven't committed to it. You haven't committed to the change. Because once you've committed to that change and you've gone through this transformation process, going backwards seems so incredibly painful. It's nothing that you want to do. But this is the key, is the consistent effort moving forward just a little bit each day. Because now you have that mindset. You're at day 21 right now. Keep pushing forward. Because every day that you push forward, and every day that you get just a little bit better, you transform yourself just a little bit more into that person that you want to be, into that person that you know you can be. So if you're a content creator, keep transforming every single day just a little bit. And I bet you're starting to feel some momentum building up because you're being consistent every single day. If you're a coach, just being consistent, writing on your blog, doing something that attracts new clients to you, putting out new content. It's just a little bit that you're getting better every single day and you're transforming, and it is happening. Now, you might be feeling some sort of resistance to these types of things. You might be feeling the difficulty when it comes time to make content or to write out a proposal or any of these things. And your body's going, ugh, I don't know if I want to do it. And I'm going to encourage you to keep pushing through that. You'll feel that resistance, but go ahead, push yourself forward and do it anyway. Realize that you're doing this to get better. You're not doing it to accomplish one thing or the other. The only accomplishment we're focused on and worried about is you taking action and doing something. It's in the action that you become successful. It's in the doing of those things that are pushing you to become the person you want to be, that's making you successful. It's this transformation that's happening that's amazing in every way. Because the more times you take action, the more you're building up those connections in your brain that make it easier to do it the next time and the next time and the next time. And the more that you focus on taking the positive action and leaving behind all the things you used to do, the weaker and weaker that those natural impulses become. So you're going to get to a point where you might think about it, like let's say you were used to smoke. And then you might think about it going, oh, I think I want a cigarette. And then you think about it for a second and go, wait a minute. No, I don't. Right? Because you have trained yourself to be a non-smoker. It's not that you don't think about it anymore or that it doesn't pop into your head from time to time, but then you think about, well, what's the outcome going to be if I do it? And then you go, would I feel good about it? Probably not. Nah, I don't feel like doing it. And then you go on about your day and you keep taking action. And that's where the transformation is going to happen. So I want to keep encouraging you. You are transforming right now. You are doing amazing. Keep going with it. And every single day, just get a little bit better than you are right now today. And if you haven't taken action yet, what are you waiting for? Get started. Because the sooner you start, the sooner you're going to get the results you want. Because we're going for that long-term, sustainable transformation. And that's what I want from you. And that's what I know you can give. So get out there. Start that transformation. Keep it going. And take action now.